Hey everyone, I got a set of the Poly Voyager Free 20 earbuds. There they are. I'm actually wearing them right now. I want you to hear the microphone as I record this video. And right off the bat, the first thing I have to say about them is, well, I was wondering why they exist because there's a lot of similar products. And I think the answer has to do with the success of this product, the Poly Voyager Free 60, the big sibling to this. So we're going to discuss that and the differences between these two products in a minute. But first, let's take a closer look at the Poly Voyager Free 20. Now, the first thing off the bat with any headset like this that I need to know is battery. So it has 8 to 12 hours of battery, depending on what features you use, and it has that 5-minute fast charge. You charge it for 5 minutes and you get an hour's worth right away. And also, I love it, wireless charging. Not all the earbuds that I have wireless charging, so I will never have to use this port. That makes me happy. I did do an unboxing for you. It had to be a silent unboxing because I wanted to only use the audio from the headset. So let's take a look. Okay, so there's the case, and inside the case is one of those. This always reminds me of that movie from the 90s with Julia Roberts when he snaps it on her fingers and she gets all surprised. There you go. Got the nice lady inside, and inside is our case with the QR code, one of the first of several times that you'll see that QR code. Take off the QR code, and there are the earbuds. I love magnets. I will say the magnets snap very nicely into there. Sometimes, some earbuds, you gotta wiggle them a little bit. It's a nice magnetic snap. There's the paperwork, and there's two of these little cases, and that's all that's in the box. In the two cases, the first case are the other size earbuds. I seem to have been blessed with standard sized ears. I have a perfect fit with the default earbuds. I didn't have to use those. And the other thing in the other box is the cable, which I will never use because this has wireless charging, which I love. And there's the QR code. The first thing I did is scan the QR code on my phone. So let's talk about that for a minute. It's notable that it's pushing you to an app on your mobile device as opposed to pushing you to tie it to your PC. Bluetooth is Bluetooth. You could use it anywhere, but it says something about the way it's intended to be used. Again, we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. As far as the app itself, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, and that's a good thing. It's intuitive. It does what it's supposed to do, and you don't need me to walk you through it. It connected the device. It actually had this cool button, which I don't know what it did, but it took 15 seconds and then it said that they fit right. It just made me feel confident that they fit right. It did some sort of auditory test. I don't know what it did, but it did a fit test. And the rest of the settings, you don't need me to show you how to set the ringtones. But there is one setting that I want to go over. And this is something that I get concerned about, and it's not a Poly issue. These settings are the same for every earbuds and headsets out there. This is just the way they work. But I'm concerned because I don't think the typical user is going to go in there and find them. And if they get it wrong, they'll get the exact opposite result of what they intend to get. So these are our noise canceling options. And there's 5 options, which I just think is too many. The first option, if I turn this off, is nothing happening at all, which is still some noise canceling. I have something in my ear. You put your fingers in your ear, you're blocking out some of the sound. So doing nothing at all is kind of noise canceling. But then you might want active noise canceling, ANC, which does a better job. It uses AI to really block out the sound, to neutralize the sound coming in, so you really don't hear those air conditioners, fans, all those noises. And that's great, but there's 2 versions of it. There's adaptive and standard. And I don't know which one I should be using. And now I have some anxiety. Am I not using the right one? I guess it doesn't matter. They're both good, but I feel like I should be using the right one. I don't know which one is the right one. Adaptive says it's the best. So that's the best one. But then standard says it's more natural. Well, that sounds good. And it has enhanced side tone comfort. Okay. How many of you know what side tone is? Okay, some of you know what side tone is, but no way that all of you know what side tone is. And you're expected to know what side tone is. And again, this isn't a Poly HP issue. They all have this. By the way, what side tone is, you hear your own voice when you speak kind of through your head, but you also hear it through your ears. And when your ears are blocked, you don't hear it as much, and that's weird for some people. So side tone actually takes your voice through the microphone and puts it directly into the speaker so you hear your own voice. it's a nerdy thing, but it's a setting that should be right. But here's where it really gets scary. Instead of ANC, you could have transparency. That does the opposite of ANC. That lets in outside noise. So if you're jogging and you want to hear the cars, or if you're just at work and you want to hear if someone's trying to talk to you, you have your options for that. And like, what if someone gets this wrong and they have it set for ANC when they're out jogging, so they don't hear the cars, or they have it set for transparency when they're trying to block out the noise at work, and they're thinking, I hate these headphones. Everyone sounds so loud around me. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not smart enough to redesign the world's headsets. And again, this is the way the world this is the way they all are, but I'm worried that everyone in the world has their settings wrong. I just, hope the people watching this can get this right. Now let's get into what I really want to talk about, which is why I think that the Poly Free 20, is a result of the success of the Poly Free 60. I did a video review of the Poly Free 60. There's a link below. And this product has been a winner for Poly HP. And what's interesting about this product is that HP Poly took an interesting market approach with it. Instead of putting out a product at the expected price point, expected premium features, they had a lot of unique things in here which we didn't expect. And I'm not going to go into all of them. Again, you can watch the video review link below, but it has a touch screen on it. It has a unique airport mode. It has the dongle. Actually, we need to take a second to talk about the dongle. The reason that this has the dongle is that a lot of computers like mine aren't very good with Bluetooth. My phone is very good with Bluetooth. Laptops are great with Bluetooth, but PCs for some reason aren't. And this dongle makes it very easy for this to connect to the PC. In fact, I'm not connected directly to my PC with this because this doesn't have the dongle. What I'm doing is I'm connected to Zoom on my phone. I'm doing a Zoom call. I'm recording it in Zoom. Hey, there I am on Zoom. Not a very flattering angle. So what you're hearing in this video is what these headsets sound like on Zoom. But back to the 360 for a second, I think this product was so successful for two reasons. One, the unique features did set it apart, but probably more importantly, the sound quality was there. So I think some customers are saying, hey, as much as we love this, some of us don't really need all those extra features. It'd be great if we can get a more affordable model that still had that basic sound quality. So Poly responded first by having different versions of the 360. They had versions with a different case, the case without the touchscreen, without the dongle. Again, I'm not going to go through all the extra features, but with less of those extra features. And that brought the price down, and customers were happy, and those are selling well. But the headphones themselves are, well, they're special. They have a stem on them, so they have a volume control. You don't usually have a volume control on an earbud. Again, a kind of a cool extra feature, but something that some customers may not need. So that's where the free 20 comes in. They got rid of the stem. It's a smaller earbud, so that allows them to even further reduce the size of the case. If you look at them, I mean, they're both pretty small, but this one's a little bit more in the front pocket when you're heading to the gym or heading to the coffee shop. So that's basically what it comes down to. We took the sound quality that people like from the 360s and got rid of some of the extra features and brought it down to about half the price in the free 20s. And while you can use them both for anything, I found they have slightly different uses. The free 60 I'm more likely to keep at my desktop. These are my office headsets. I use them in my daily Zoom calls. I use those extra features, and I kind of don't want to lose them out at the coffee shop or at the gym. I need these for work. Whereas these, as I said before, they don't have that dongle. I'd have to fix the Bluetooth on my PC to get them to work better on my PC. So I'm using them more for mobile. I'm more likely to take these with me if I go on a trip or something. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything I could be doing better in these videos, and please like and subscribe. Thanks.